One of my favorite cities in the world, Bangkok. So today I want to take you along to, on the one side, a different kind of district. The river is flowing through it. On the one side, it's extremely modern. I want to show you, without a doubt, one of the best malls in the world. On the other hand, the place that I stayed there was a place that the very first time I came to Bangkok, I thought was really interesting. A huge building, very resort style, coconut trees, very much of a tropical feel. And all of that in one neighborhood, truly the best of Bangkok. Join me on full 48 hours around the Chao River. And so guys, before I show you around here, truly an oasis. I've learned these words when staying at these places. An oasis inside of Bangkok. No, seriously. It's like a huge green resort right by the river because of the size of it. It feels like almost like an island resort in a sense. And passing right now through the breakfast place, and they're supposed to have a boat. And it's gonna take us to the other side of the water. And the boats here are crazy. They're passing through all the time. Truly looks, in the sense, futuristic, and another sense kind of like also traditional because there's a lot of different boats. Hello. There's a boat leaving soon, yeah? Boat? Yeah? Okay. So we are on time. We're rushing a bit to get it, so it's like every hour or so there's a boat going back and forth. And our destination is right now, let me show you, is right, let's see, over there, this big thing. Thank you. The captain. And so guys, here we are on board of the Shangri La machine. Is actually quite surprisingly shaky, but yeah, we're going into the waters. So it's a quick, short, nice ride, actually quite thrilling, quite adventurous. The lake, I have to tell you, what a vibe. So pretty much on this side we're seeing all of modern Bangkok, the tallest building in Thailand, the Mahanakhon. This incredible structure there is the Shangri La pretty much, and what we're pulling up on is truly a mall. The IconSiam, the architecture of it. Right next are these two condo buildings. Yeah, let me show you why I believe this is probably the best mall in Thailand from what I've seen. Not even one of the best in the world, to use some superlatives at you. So I would say that's what you call a freaking mall, guys. The IconSiam by the Chao River. I don't know when they opened it, but it must have been recently. I've discovered it the first time, I think in early 22 when I was here. And you have to say, when you're inside, when you come from the back from the subway, it looks impressive inside. Everything, I'll take you in. But just the architecture truly looks like something out of the future. There's an amazing lookout spot which we're gonna go up to. It's pretty much, I would say, the best free view you can get in all of Bangkok, in my opinion. If you know a better one, let us know. But also just looking in the other direction, you see so much of Bangkok, even just from the ground level. So the Shangri La where we're just coming from is this big building over there, and yeah. I don't necessarily want to make this a mall review, but just to give you a general idea, one of it is kind of like the fancy wing, fancy restaurant, super, I mean, look at it, very Trump style, all golden. And downstairs is surprisingly one of the best and yet extremely affordable food court, priced pretty much like on the streets. We'll take you down. Oh, guys, looking at 8 floors here. We're gonna go all the way to the top. Maybe. Not sure. So on the 7th floor right now, changes real quick. So downstairs some kind of restaurants. It looks a little bit like that. Here you see how deep it goes. Humongous event space. And this right there, the Napalai Terrace, First time I came out there, I couldn't believe it, honestly. Like, there's so many good rooftop bars in Bangkok. Like in the other videos, I'll show you Park Hyatt, Kimpton Hotel rooftop bar, and views are very nice, different. But here, see it for yourself. Terrace, pretty much overlooking all of Bangkok, because we're on the other side of the river. We're pretty much seeing the city center, Siam over there, tallest building, the tower that was featured in Hangover 2, our home right now, over there, the big property. And yeah, a really cool, really futuristic. Over there is a Starbucks. I would say best Starbucks view I've seen to date. They like to do these things, but yeah. So if you know a better view in Bangkok, which is so freely accessible, let me know. But for now, that must be it. G floors, I think one lower from the entrance. I would say this is the best take that I've seen on kind of like a real Thai market in a super modern setting. And you would think everything is crazy overpriced, everything is for tourists, but the thing is, what surprised me the first time I was here is the prices are pretty much like on the street, maybe slightly higher, depending where you are. And amazing food, lots of like little trinkets, little souvenirs, clothing bags, shoes. Let's see where the food is. A really big food market. Also often there's like some kind of events down here. So really the mall, in some ways, this one has kind of like all different levels, categories, experiences, some like fancy restaurants, fine dining, and then also this street food market that we're entering right now. So truly authentic food, so much choice, and it all looks so freaking good. So the dishes here range from 50 baht to like 150, 200 more. Of course, they have like crabs, lobsters, whatever here. They do a lot of things with their broth, so they're pretty much cooking everything they're doing. A lot of the dishes, like this one over here, all day long, so the flavor becomes just so freaking juicy. Whew, tempting! Let's head back to the little oasis that we're staying at, where I'm gonna also definitely show you around. Stayed there already one night, and I have to say, in terms of city hotels, it doesn't feel like one. It feels like such a, let's say, resort, which it is, but in a big city like Bangkok, that's not easy to find. And we're rushing slightly to catch our boat. Here's the responsible agent to make sure we get everywhere. Chop, chop, chop. Thoughts on the mall?
Very huge, beautiful, and that's full that you can find like H&M, Zara, mass market, also some local shops and luxury stuff. It's cool, and the food court is crazy. It's just crazy. I want to eat there every day, every time in a different cafe.
We'll be back. We'll be back. For now, I would say, let me take you to the mystical land of Shangri La. It's right here by the river. I thought I would show you the mall because it's one of my favorite places in Bangkok. And as you know, if you're new here by any chance, I'm gonna world see, I document my life around the idea of building a life of freedom around the world. So I always try to create, let's say, an experience video where I want to show you some of my favorite places and also different hotel experiences. And Shangri La, I remember I stayed once in Kuala Lumpur in one of the oldest locations. This one also is one of the first signature Shangri-Las, and I didn't expect it to be, let's say like that, as cozy and peaceful as it is. Let me show you. Let me show you what it's all about. Successfully and safely back on land. Shangri La land. Let's take it upstairs. There should be some snacks. So I'm gonna give you a full tour around here. I would say tomorrow morning, just just to give you a little taste of how it looks. Seriously, Shangri La Palace here basically. Let's take it to the top floor for sunset. It's a slightly cloudy day today, but I think it's still gonna look nice. So on the 24th floor, amazing view. This is their lobby area basically. Pretty much everywhere around the hotel you're seeing the river. It's the vibe. There's an alternative breakfast option up here. Have to tell you, a little bit smaller, a little bit cozier, but what you get is not right in front of the river, but in some ways maybe a bit more exciting. So a nice breakfast setup, and what we're looking at is the river from the 42nd floor. And so, kicking off the next morning, let me show you around truly little oasis of Bangkok. We are in super skyline by the river, as you have seen before. This is what we're seeing in the back. The river, big buildings, and behind us, if you were ever passing through this big bridge there, actually on New Year's I've been passing through there, huge crowds, you're gonna see this structure behind us, which is the Thailand Tower, the Krunthip, from what I understood means Thailand in the local language. And this is the tower, one of the two Shangri La towers. The main one is over there. We're gonna head over in a second, but look at this beautiful oasis. The cool thing is about this place is right next to the MRT, and you can stop by, obviously have a coffee, go to one of the restaurants. They have an amazing Thai restaurant I checked out last night. Super cool view on the river. Just generally the vibe being right here. So many boats are passing by, and I would say before I show you the property a little bit, they have a really cool pool as well. Let me show you the room, which is the heart of this place because of the location, because of the view you get. Check it out. When I first saw the Chao River, this building just sticks out. Let's go in. Let me show you what we're looking at. You probably have already seen what this place is. So we are at the Shangri La Bangkok, and what we're seeing is the Chao River with this skyline. Absolutely amazing. So these balconies, IconSiam Mall, it's a fairly new mall. Check out the balcony. How nice is that? So this big mall over there has a also super nice, let's say, terrace, a lookout spot. Every time I'm there, this is the one building that sticks out. It looks so cool. So very Shangri-La, very oriental, very, I don't know, you know, Shangri-La, the mystical place. And this location, I have to say, truly feels like it. So you have pretty much a panoramic view of Bangkok, of the winding river. On this side is the pool. Gonna check everything later out, but just this view on this side, I've actually never properly seen it because I've only been like usually on that side in a mall or something. And boats are passing by all the time. Such a vibe. And also a little bit further back there is the Royal District. You're also seeing some of the temples right from here. But this room is truly something. Like, it's fairly cozy, nice side, have a desk, this seating area with this view. I mean, absolutely amazing. So this is the one building of Shangri-La. There's the pool, and this over there is the second building. So pretty huge property. Gonna discover it in the next couple of days. Take the boat, get out. I mean, the location really invites it. And seriously, all these colors, the wood, the yellow, and of course a little bathroom. This is incredible. So the bathtub has this window. I don't think anybody's gonna see you too much if you're gonna sprinkle around there. So wow, I absolutely love also the contrast of, first of all, we're by the river. So somewhere here is also, okay, here's the rest of the building, also panoramic windows in most of them. So this corner unit, absolutely amazing. The hotel from the Hangover 2 movie is also around here. So very, very epic skyline. Feels very different because it's by the river. Most of these buildings are completely newly built, but Shangri-La, I think this one has been here since 1980 something, so really one of the iconic places in the city, and super happy to discover it a little bit in the next couple of days. We'll take you along. And yeah, such a contrast, such a feeling just being by the river here. So this is the main building of the hotel. Most of the restaurants are here. Our room is up there, which you have just seen, and very nice, kind of like for a big city, really interesting lower ground pool, and looking on the river, having a lot of like, what is it? I think those are actually palm trees, for exception. Usually it's coconut trees all over. But yeah, super peaceful vibe overall. Nice pool in the middle, and the coolest thing is that you can lay right by the pool, or you can kind of lay on the side looking at the river. This is where we are. Bangkokske Gajuka. Cooler, windier day here in, what is it called? Tanglor? Plantip? What is Thailand in the local language? I'm not sure, but yeah, very cool with the building in the background, a little island with trees in the middle, and always kind of like seeing also the skyline. Whew, there she goes, there she goes. Elisa is struggling because she thinks she is fat. Can you believe that?
I'm delusional.
Cuckoo. So, cancel me now, cancel me. So guys, coming out of the pool, one of my favorite areas in the gym. Hello, how are you? Just gonna take a look. Thank you. So we're gonna come back for a workout a little bit later, but sun's gonna be down, and I was here last morning, and I have to say Shangri-La never disappoints. I've only been at one other one, to be fair, but the gyms, this one is kind of like super long. Basically you have cardio machines, cable back there, nice leg presses, and in the other corner pretty much goes all the way back down there. Free weight section. I think here the dumbbells go up to 30, which is really good for a hotel, but especially the fact that you have the nice view outside, lots of daylight in here. Absolutely, for a gym, for a hotel, amazing gym. Starting the evening at the bar right by the river, super amazing view. Seriously, this river view must be one of the best things in the world, honestly. So many boats passing by, such an energy. The sunset, I think picture says more than 1,000 words. And going for a little young coconut and some type of cocoa. What did you order here, huh?
Mango cocoa mocktail.
Actually, I ordered it, okay.
Oh.
Tacho, come on.
And the guests give like money.
And the evening activities here at the Shangri-La. They have a Thai restaurant, the Salatip. And I have to tell you, this is truly Thai. So the restaurant itself is almost pretty much a temple. Look at that building. We're still super nice by the river. Very peaceful actually. So there's like the pool, busy area. But here, let's see where we will be sitting. Wow. I was thinking the view is nice at the other bar, but this is a whole new level. Up, up, up. Thank you. Oh. The Shangri-La. I expected it to be quite large, but I have to tell you, I did not expect it to be so peaceful, so chill, so much kind of like, sometimes I forget I'm in Bangkok, I'm kind of like in some river city, but at the same time at a resort where it almost feels like a little bit of an island vibe with the palm trees, with the coconut trees. And for New Year's, this is one of the most prime location, and actually interestingly there was also a firework going off. So they have a lot of different restaurants. We tried two. The one I showed you before, the other one was, I think it's called Balti. over here. My favorite was the Thai restaurant in the back, but also like just the lounge, as you have seen before upstairs. Been spending a lot of time there. Great to get some work done. And generally Thailand this time, I think it's going to be a video series of around 3-4 videos. This is my 10+ visit in Thailand. Thailand truly is becoming a home in many ways. So if you want to see a little bit more of Bangkok, some other areas to visit, places to stay, I've covered in my first impression of Bangkok, how it is right now. And yeah, with that, this is the Chao River. This is the Shangri La Hotel. If you're new here by any chance, on the channel I talk about building a life of freedom around the world. And for me, that means going to places that offer more. And I think Thailand, on any price segment, be it like back in the day when I was traveling on a budget, be it going somewhere where you just want to get, like, let's say a nicer apartment, a nicer lifestyle, and especially in the last couple of years, a big part of the channel is, let's say, hotel reviews to a certain extent. I always try to incorporate them into the experience, especially if you go on a vacation or you just like to explore these type of things. Here you can hop in for a coffee, sit pretty much down here. The prices are actually, compared to like cafes, restaurant, other places, but you get the ambience of such a truly 5-star experience here at Shangri La. And I think it's one of my favorite hotel chains. I often stop by, have a coffee somewhere. I stayed in the other location in Kuala Lumpur and Abu Dhabi actually last, what was it, 4 or 5 months ago. And I have to say, in terms of like, let's say, certain oriental vibe, from what I understand, it's an independently operating hotel, like from the other big chains. Is owned by a Malaysian Chinese billionaire. After Thailand, gonna go to an even bigger Asian city. Excited for that. And yeah, you too. Our world scene.